Okay, hello. Today I'm going to be casting map 1 Inferno of Aurora vs 3D Max in PGL Bucharest 2025. Winner of this series advances to playoffs, so it should be an exciting game from these high quality teams. Let's see how this goes. Okay, this is map 1 Inferno. This will be a decent match. Aurora and 3D Max so far, they've been doing really well so far in this event. We'll have to see how they fare against each other. Whichever one of these win, they go advance to playoffs. This should be a fairly good match. Map 1 Inferno, see how this goes for both of them. CT side first for Aurora, fairly good I reckon. 3D Max making their way up mid at the moment. Powering down Woxican Wacadia. Got a lot on their plate for the moment, but they're wrapping around through brackets. See what they can pick off. Wacadia long range with the USPS, gets dinked twice, gets taken out. Woxic here can find one. I'm going to get planted, but Maka pushing through the smoke gets a nice easy one there. Queuing up in mid now. Aurora seeing what they can find. Santorez getting his head spotted. Him and Madra slowly creeping up. Nades coming over towards Lucky. And Body will answer back. Making a 2v4. Madra will get one. Throws come through. Exorcist gets a double. Pushes Aurora back. Nets them the pistol round. 3D Max, given the pistol, given the advantage. Aurora looking to go straight back into the buy of this game. Not letting anything go past. Full set of SMGs here. 5 MP9s to go up against. Only one smoke over the entire team. One piece of util on Madja. And that is it for the entire team. That one smoke over towards the B site. They're queuing up in Banana at the moment. 3D Max throwing out their util. See what they'll get. Imagine if he times this right, uses it. They're going to reconsider. Still queuing up here. Haven't committed, just waiting for the smoke to fade, waiting for their only piece of utility to go down. They're going to have nothing to help them here. It's going to be raw aim and raw aim alone, but Aurora known for it. One of the best not best tactical team, but easily could be one of the best aim-wise teams. Three people over here pushing in. Not to get to the first one, gets straight out. Kills come through, and Aurora, the defense is shattered. Only Zantaras see what he can do left. Flank coming in from Wacadia. 2v3, what can they do? Wacadia might actually finds the timing onto Wacadia, leaving Zantaras in a 1v3. He's going to reconsider this. He's got an MP9. MP9 and Kevlar, he's going to want to save that. Oh, Lucky spam through the smoke though. Lets him one kill, and that is going to be it for him. Going to leave them to it, and that is going to be the conversion on the board as well for 3D Max. Bit of a difficult one there if you haven't got any utility. The one smoke, well timed, but 3D Max just wait it out. You can't do much else other than that. Maybe Madja should have gone more utility heavy and given himself a pistol instead, but could have gone well if 3D Max had reconsidered. Looks to be a hero MP9. Maybe not a hero, but a couple of buys into this round. Not full buy, but still a little something to see what they can work with here. Very much a full buy though coming out 3D Max. This could be a bit more difficult. Getting that banana presence again. Exorcist. Just holding the W key. Jesus. He's getting the double too. It's a completely open B site. I mean, the round's over already. And that's just zero resistance. Wow, that was, I mean, 2 MP9s there, I guess, from Madra and Zantaras. Both of them just gone in an instant. And they're going hunting in the hall with Maka is. He's found one, and Jota's going to peek out. 5-7 doesn't connect, and that's everybody dropped out of this game for Aurora. Dropped out of the round at least. 5 remaining alive for 3D Max. Good economy build up for them. Putting 3 on the board early, but Woxic brings out the AWP. See what he can say. He had a really good game against Payne the other day with the AWP. Carrying the team, net them the win. On Inferno too. Seeing what he can do to get this map alive. Woxic on short, always impactful. Always where he needs to be, and plays it incredibly well. Zyru with AWP often plays over towards Banana, but Woxic loves the A-hold with the AWP. Utility comes through, and 3D Max are going to reconsider over towards A. The flash is going to go over Woxic, maybe blind through this. Pushed off the angle, rushing over towards brackets. Rushing onto the site now, he gets one, Gravity taken out of the round. Waiting some reinforcements here, they're being surrounded are 3D Max. That smoke, brilliant, gives them the space they need to work with. 3v3. Taking out Woxic, left on the site, completely alone. Completely removed. Madra and Zantaro's left alone. Near CT spawn, see what they can do to get them back in the round with. Body gets a timing here. Maybe just a distraction is all he needs. And Mako will find Zantares, putting Madra in the 1v3, and probably the save if he wants to have anything useful for the next round. Just going to take the M4, maybe see if he can find some exit kills. Body's going hunting as well. Oh, Magic could get lucky here if he's... Yep, he gets one, he gets an upgrade to the AK, and that is all he wanted from that round. 3D Max at a 4-0 lead to this game to start it off. To start off this series, putting him in a comfortable position at the moment. Making full use of the widened banana so far. And Aurora going to take a half buy, get some MP9s and a little bit of util sprinkled in the mix. And Gravity is shuffling over some grenades here. Mako with the AWP pushed up far in banana early. It's quite an aggressive play here from the IGL. Does get smoked off, so Magic can retake that control back. Woxic. Hey, they've gone back though. 3D Max are going back over towards banana. Thought they were going to go over towards A for a second, but leave one smoke, make them rethink and take it back. Madra on the boost. No utility left here for Aurora. Only 2 players on the site. They're getting stormed by all 5 of them. Madra on the boost, finds one. Zantares makes it a double. And the spam through the smoke, brilliant. Taking out nearly all of 3D Max. It's only actually Season Lucky left in this clutch. Can Aurora get that first round on the board? Another spam through the smoke finds Ecstasies as well. Lucky just on the edge of it, gets one but does get traded out. And that is finally a round on the board for Aurora. Very aggressive play with the AWP from the start, doesn't net them anything. Does give one over to Woxic though, to play around with the next one. As a technical timeout called as well. First one on the board for Aurora, making it, trying to make that comeback already, but still some good money here on 3D Max. They've got a lot to work with. Had a good couple of buys, but the utility just runs out for Aurora so quickly. Only buying 3 or 4 pieces in their round. Still does somehow net them the round. Only a small investment a half buy even, and they still get what they want. And then it's followed up by tactical timeout taken by Aurora, finding what they want to do with this gun round. The economy 3D Max is going to be put in a bit of a rough position if they don't win this next round. This is what Aurora need to win this one to put themselves back in the game in this side at least. And Xantara is shuffling over the HEs towards B. Gonna find some people kills in this round, I reckon. Already hear him using a couple. Double nades. Triple nades to corner, but nobody's home. Max is putting a lot of presence here. Only 2 players on the site to catch a timing on Xantara here. Not giving me anything to work with at the moment. Macca on the edge of the smoke finds Xantara, leaving Magic completely alone on the site. Puts smoke down, spams one out through the smoke, gets Lucky really low. But they'll collectively push him. 3 bodies to all of them. He'll get taken out. Wikaga finds 1, 2v3 retake for Aurora. This is a really late luck from Exorcise. Jota just not even ready for it. Woxic in the 1v3 now. Probably just going to hold on to the if he can, but Body swings him. Swings him with pure confidence. Finds that kill. Does not let anything happen. Doesn't retrieve the AWP though. On these maps, sometimes the AWP isn't always the choice. And it's good to see some teams realizing that, hey, we don't need to invest in the AWP all the time. Yeah, it's good to have that presence on some maps, like Dust 2 maybe. But on Inferno, such a small map, it's better on CT side of course, but on T side, you just don't need it as much. Not to waste any more money, that is a very good thing. 3D Max. Did win the past round though, they are getting a little bit of a better economy here. 3D Max have been locked out of Banana by the smoke. They are just waiting for it to fade, they haven't pushed much further up towards A. They are considering it though now. Woxic's got a lot on his plate. Yeah. Run back, take a more reserve position, see what you can get. The molly though keeps them out. 50 seconds left on the clock. Still 5 alive for both teams. Only Lucky's taken some damage so far. It looks like it's going to be a late B execute here. Xantares and Magia both on the same spot pretty much. It's going to be quite difficult to get past, but the mollies, 3 mollies, flush them completely out. Playing anti-flash, but there's nothing to do now. Doing anything, they're just pushing through. Kadia gets a double after he pushes the smoke, leaving an empty bomb site. And a 3v2 for 3D Max, but Aurora aren't going to consider it. Give up the bomb site, give up the round. And that is 6 for 3D Max. Only 1 round so far for Aurora. The pure execute there, they didn't use up the utility. They let Aurora throw everything they had at them. Throw all the smokes, throw all the mollies, throw all the nades. But then 3 mollies left over, just completely executed out of the round. 3 of them come down. Wherever they would have been sitting, they would have been stuck in limbo almost. The only place they didn't molly was the fountain. What can you do there except just hope for the best at that point? Xantara's getting taken out almost immediately. Magic can't even trade off him. Can't do a whole lot there. We're going to see another tactical timeout for Aurora. as 3D Max make a 5-round lead on their T side. Currently very good at holding the pace of the game. Aurora aren't really pushing any of these. They aren't overextending, but they aren't putting any pressure on apps where the 3D Max have barely made any presence any of this game so far, but just don't want to give up any of these 3 rounds, want to make their way to playoffs. Aurora do. Perhaps even favourites to win the event. They don't want to make any silly mistakes in this group stage. Get the round going. Woxic looking down mid, gets smoked off. And Body pushes up early, does get traded out though. Trades out Madja. 4v4, Exorcist on the edge of the smoke. If Woxic checks this a little bit later, he'll find him. But Exorcist pushes up, does get denied. The last 3 of 3D Max queuing up in the corner in Banana. Arcadia's left here. He's going to see what he can get. Pushing around the smoke, finds Mac through one, gets lucky through another. Gravity left alone, does get a double kill. And it's the 1v2 clutch. Getting flanked from all sides. Somebody in church, but Jota's on the flank, going to catch him off guard. Does, and that is second on the board for Aurora. Finally another one. Letting 3D Max roam free at the moment. But finally finding another one on the CT side of Inferno. I mean, 3D Max are really abusing this Banana so far. Whether its widening has contributed to how well they're playing and how easy it is for them to take control of it, I'm not sure, but could be looking that way so far. Woxic could find one here. Just leaves the angle a little bit early. They're queuing up towards top of mid. Woxic and Wicadia have got a lot on their plate if they want to hold this back. Many of these flashes come through. The shot doesn't connect from Woxic. Gets run down completely by Body. Gravity putting up to numbers 2, catching Sunrise off the guard. And it's only Jota left in the pit here. He's taken out 2. It's Magi left in the 1v2. Running all the way from Banana to see what he can find. Jota with a triple kill. Still 3D Max putting in the advantage situation. Exorcist looking out for Lucky. Madja does take him out, but it's all Lucky left at 1v1. Does find Madja. Nice round there. Sadly, the Jota 3k doesn't turn into anything nice, but it is what it is, and the economy's not looking good here for Aurora. Not the best. Maybe invest in a couple of SMGs, but there's not a whole lot you can do here. Not looking like a promising half. 5-round lead already. 3D Max in advantage. And Magis gets run down by the Gravity SMG. That's a rough way to die. Santares spamming through the smoke. Jota's back of the side. They aren't going to check him. He finds one. They now know where he is though. He's going to get naded and mollied out. Doesn't get another. Santares finds the lineup. Gets 3 of them. Beautiful kills there from Santares. They all just run to his crosshair. All lining up behind each other. The flick up to the 1 on the box 2. Brilliant one through the smoke. Intuition. And a great spray. Only 2 M4s on the team and he uses it to perfection. Absolutely brilliant, and that leaves 3D Max wanting to take a tactical timeout. Their first one reassess as their economy is in shambles at the moment. Gravity with enough money to buy an AK and some utility, but Macro over here. Kev on a pistol if he's lucky. Finally, a couple more on the board for Aurora. Shutting down these B pushes, putting 3 over towards the B side of the map. What you want after they consistently hit that side. And yes, pistol for Maka. Not exactly his best. Gonna hope that his teammates can push this forwards. The gravity, Mac 10 last time. Got a good easy kill to Magic though, so see if that can happen again. 3 people sacked over towards B, but as the early banana control has been taken, Wicadia decides to rotate back over. Does leave some utility though for Xantares. Banana, a very utility heavy side of the map. And speaking of utility, there isn't a whole lot of it for 3D Max. Voxic and Wicadia have got the crossfire. Wicadia's trying to maintain it, pushing ahead of the smoke. If they push up through this whilst they're still here, then not going to look great. Only 2 flashes to their name. Only 2 flashes on the whole 3D Max. The smoke and 2 mollies. Reassessing, going back up to the top of Banana. Wicadia finds one down the bottom of mid, puts him at advantage. 40 seconds left, they're going to have to push this smoke, and Madge is ready for it. Xantares spanning through the smoke, finds the triple lineup again. 2 rounds in a row he gets a triple kill. They're all just running straight into his crosshair. These flashes aren't fully blinding him, it just gives him enough vision to see past and get the kills that he needs. Last round of the half, and it is 4-7 scoreline. The economy no nicer for 3D Max as more pistols are thrown into the mix. It's only Tech 9s. Only Tech 9s and a Deeg. A couple of Glocks. Not exactly what you want for this last round of the half. They quite easily go to a 5-7. 5-7 half for Aurora. Making some apps presence though. It's the first time I've done this. Exorcist with the Deeg. The double stack though in apps for Voxic. Voxic and Jota, I think. Gonna be ready for this. 4 players on the A bomb side at the moment. Match just needs to stay alive. Or else there's gonna be an open runway towards B. They're pushing up A at the moment. Nobody's holding short for the minute. Wicadia's getting run down, does get them, punishes the Tech 9s. And Wicadia not looking at his screen, maybe looking at the mini-map. 4v3, grenades come through, another one down. 3D Max 2v4, can they recover it with now recovered M4s? Voxic will get another one, and Magia shuts out Maka out of the round. It's a 5-7 scoreline for Aurora. An okay comeback as they let it go to 1-6 at one point. Getting a couple timeouts through, getting the comms good, and making it through. Putting up a bit more of a fight. Switching sides now. Can Aurora punish 3D Max like they have been punished so badly in those first T rounds? Max pushing Banana early. Body got some good space, but they're gonna take it and leave it. Jota's gonna have a bit of a scare here if he pushes up. Gonna find 2 people looking at him. Gravity and Lucky might be ready for this. If he decides to push any further, but he's just waiting to push him. body flashed off the angle, gives them a bit of space in banana if they want it. But they're pushing right into Jota. Fires a bit too early. Doesn't even get one. That's a rough kill. He had the advantage there as well. Couldn't find a single one, but Aurora pushing up towards banana now. Push up towards B. Nobody on the side. They've been flashed off. Body on the boost. Really low health. Does find one. We find a second through the smoke. 3v5 for Aurora. Can they get this back? And that is a dirty shot from Exorcist. Quick around the corner, almost pre-firing it. 2v5 post plant. Is that what you want? 3 players towards Church. Wacadia's going to be having a bit of a surprise here once the smoke fades. Woxic gets taken out too. Wacadia surrounded by all 5. Finds one. Doesn't get another. That was a fairly clean round with 3D Max. Doing exactly what they need to. Only losing one person in the mix. All 5 alive when the plant goes down. Not allowing themselves to get rushed by the blocks of Aurora. Full set of... Maybe not a full set of Mac 10s. Just Tech 9 for Voxer because he's hoping to save her up for the AWP. And Mac has got an auto shotgun. He's going to want to go for some close range duels. Mac are at brackets at the moment. Pretty unorthodox angle. If they're going to peek this, they are not going to have a fun time. Just waiting in the moment. They're grouping up towards A, just outside the apartments. Perhaps control taken. They're going to need to exploit out of here if they want a chance. They're going off the angle. 3D Max queuing up towards short, expecting a push out of top of apps. Nades come through, Exorcist. Triple naded. Take out the round without being able to see anybody. And the Maka shotgun getting a double. Getting 3 of them. Putting them at a great advantage at the moment. A triple kill with the auto shotgun. Exactly what you want if you're 3D Max. Don't know how he didn't kill his teammate there. Looks like he was firing directly at him. Madger looking through the smoke, so close to them. Doesn't know that they're there. Oh, and he goes off the angle as well. If he stayed there a little bit longer, he would have got a kill, but he gets punished instead. And Woxic is cleared as well. And that is 9 on the board for 3D Max. Brilliant triple kill from Maka. The auto shotgun doing exactly what you want it to do. Just clear up the close range bodies, saving his teammate in the process, somehow even with his crosshair directly on his teammate's head. But I mean, maybe he's just a professional auto shotgun user, knows the spread better than others. But hey, if he gets you around, it gets you around. The silver strats are always best strats. That is the final timeout taken for Aurora in this map 1 of Inferno. 3D Max have had a pretty good win rate on Inferno recently. Aurora not so much. Just hoping that their pick of Anubis can dominate 3D Max a little bit better, maybe put a bit more of a fight than they've wanted at the moment. Woxic with the scout. Gets smoked off, doesn't even get a chance to see anybody. Oh, does get a tag onto body. On the top of banana though. Scout, a very difficult gun to be good with. Naka sees the push, doesn't use his nades too early, making sure to get the most value out of them possible if he knows that they're not going to rush it. A lot of damage still done. Gravity finds one of them. Early advantage. Shots are in the apps at the moment. Could push out, but he's only got a deagle. I say that he gets an upgrade. An upgrade to the AK if he's going to peek this. Mac is going to go looking, going searching if there's any... No, Woxic, sorry. Looking on the B site, but decides not to. Only 2 players on A, this would be a good call. Both of them towards Pit. XSC getting flashbacks. He was last completely naded out of this position. There's not enough util on Aurora this time. He finds one of them. He knows they're coming for him. Distracting to Gravity. Gravity finds one, but he's stuck in limbo. Where does he fire at? Can't get a single one. He's dancing around. Zantara is getting 2. To equalise it. 2v2. He's on a triple kill at the moment. Can he make it the ace? He's on really low HP. Only a couple bullets left. He's going to need to do this flawlessly. Lucky punishes him. And Magic looking the wrong way. Another easy round for Max. Body and Lucky getting back-to-back clutches, I think, if you call that a clutch. Best duo on the team. That's a 3rd triple this game for Santares. This time, though, nets to nothing. Just found enough money to rebuy into this round for the rest of his team. 10-5 scoreline. 3D Max have hit double digits first. Pushing up Banana is going to be a difficult one. Double nade takes out Woxic. Beautiful one. He doesn't get to see a single person in the round. He's instantly taken out within the first 20 seconds of the round. Body using his body to block the molly, but not exactly beneficial. Smoke clears, shots on top of it, sees him, gets blinded, still gets the kill. 4v4, pushing up towards Banana, 2 players on site. Macro and Lucky seeing if they can play off each other here. Being smoked off, Gravity getting the spam through the smoke. Macro on the top, does get cleared. And Lucky will get a double, only leaving Zantara as he gets taken out. And that is a beautiful round from 3D Max. Spam through the smoke instantly makes Aurora just shaken, scared. Scared out of their minds as Lucky then peeks them and gets a triple. Double, sorry, my bad. But a really nice spam through the smoke. And a perfect aim on every single one of their heads for Lucky. Nets them 11-5 scoreline. Pretty disappointing for Aurora so far. They've gotten some of these really close rounds, but they just haven't been able to connect shots. Arcadia taken out early again. Horrible time. Apps is being pushed by Jota. The newcomer trying to push his way through. Got a lot of angles to clear. And the only 2 players on this side aren't exactly easy to get. Body, but extension maybe. Peeks with the flash, but Xantara is not blind enough. Doesn't get the kill. And is punished for his mistakes. 50 seconds left, 4v4. Looks more like they're setting up over towards A. 3 players defending their A site. Pushing up here, haven't got the flashes to back it up. Zantara is seeing one. Seeing XSC, flash holding them back a little bit. Magic peaks, gets traded out. And Gravity can't do anything there. 2v3, 3D Max, and they're going to cool it off and go save their guns instead. It's a difficult position when you're kind of on the balcony or underneath it, and you're getting pushed from apps and short. You're kind of stuck where you aim. Difficult one to control. Still lucky enough to get 2 off the back of that. 2 just before puts them at a bit of a better position, but can't capitalise off of it. That's finally another round for Aurora. 11-6 scoreline. The comeback is real in this series, in this map at least. Still, Aurora's map pick after this. Anubis, Aurora, or Anubis Merchants, they absolutely love it. T-sided Santares with a type of peak named after him. What more could you want? That's how impactful he can be on T-sided maps in the entry. So not all hope is lost. They push it to Anubis, they can push it to Dust 2 as well, at which point it's anyone's game. Still, you don't want to give up a map for free, you at least want to put up a fight. Which is what Aurora want to do at the moment. Doesn't feel right calling them Aurora after the rebrand though. It's not right. The Eternal Fire brand has been there for so long. Aurora doesn't seem right. The once tier 2 team very much making their way up to the higher tiers with the roster change. Instant jump on HLTV's page to like number 4 or something. Beautiful view. Maybe not for Eternal Fire. So, 3 players, 3 max, spamming the smokes trying to defend B, even though there's nobody even looking on Banana at the moment. Everybody's looking at mid, and Maka's going to go back over towards the A site. Used up a good few mags between them, only going to leave body on the side. But even that, he's looking for the rotate as well. It's going to be a 5v5 brawl for the A site, but the bomb isn't committed, it's still at the bottom near Banana. Unity spawn. Still got time, spams through the smoke. Jota's getting a double. Pushing their way up. It's a 2v4 now. Made that a 1v4. Body left on the site alone. They aren't even committing. They just know there's only one player. They're trying to prod to see where they are. Finds one, and they're gonna run for the hills. Run for B site. They know there's only one player left. Body's on A. Why bother? What's it gonna stay here? See if he can get a kill on Body if he pushes through. But he isn't gonna attempt this. He's gonna rather keep the M4 in the Kevlar. Gonna hide over towards second mid. Beautiful double entry for Jota though. The new man on the block, new kid on the block, proving his worth. Definitely a better upgrade than Calyx, I'd say. Calyx was alright. I mean, he wasn't anything special, but definitely a dead weight on a very powerful roster like Eternal Fire at the time. So it's good to see the upgrade for Jota. Jota on Sangle before, definitely the star player there. Getting a worthy promotion to this roster. Sounded like it's the junior academy team of Eternal Fire, but it's not. It's a completely separate team, but get what I mean. 11-7, 3D Max at the moment. Aurora pushing the rounds, finding the comeback. This is a nearly no investment 3D Max, except for the Mag 7 on Exorcise. What can he do with this? Arcadia spam through the smoke. Taking out body early. Still wanting more. Exorcist in the apartments, looking to see if anyone's gonna try and walk into his crosshair. But it looks like it's gonna go uncontested. The B site's only being held by Lucky with his USPS and a single smoke. Smoke comes in good, but they look like they want to disrespect this. The nade and the nade comes through, and Lucky tries to get the peek. The timing doesn't get a single one. But Macca, on the other hand, finding one at the top, finding Madrid at the top of the smoke, and it's going to be a 3-player save. The recovered AK, Macca at least gives them a little bit more. Sadly, nothing for Exorcist so far on the Mag 7, but he's queuing he's trying to find some exit kills. If they exit the B bomb side, the bottom of Banana, they're gonna have a little bit of a surprise. Mag 7 waiting for them. 3D Max experimenting with the shotguns. Was very successful the last time. Why not try it again? They've already got a saved M4 and AK. Why not let this go? He's going to push this too. He could easily get one here. Finds one, doesn't get second. Very close though. That is one AK taken out of the round for Aurora though, keeping the economy just where they want it to be. And the orb is going to come out. Mac is going to get that. 11-8, only a 3-round difference for Aurora here. Max haven't had a round in a while now. Haven't had a round win. I want to change that now. But Orp coming out first round. First time this half, I think, Macca. Positioned over towards the B-bomb site. Just like Zaiwu. Macca's the new Zaiwu. Definitely gonna happen. 4-3 fires a bit free kill onto Santaros. Oh, just doesn't decide to fire at that point. It would be perfect. Perfect, giving their map pick as a win. 12 rounds easily after that. Oh, Macca. Let's get taken out. They're rushing up Banana. Arcadia's got to start running here. Not even smoked off for the moment. Flashes, doesn't blind anybody. Easily taken out by Jota. And that is a very much easy round for Aurora. A free B bomb site to plant on, and nobody is deciding to move from 3D Max. Aurora quick on the hunt though. They don't want any of these saved M4s. They're going to be running straight in towards the meat grinder of the A site. They've got a lot on their plate. They want to keep these M4s. Exorcist have got a lot to do. Not want to give anything up just yet. Not want to give away his position. 4 players ready for the massacre. Ending for now. Good defense. Only losing 1. Very close one there. Nearly had their guns taken away from them, but take away a couple from Aurora too. But Aurora have got a nice economy to work with, whereas 3D Max haven't. They're going to take their final time out of the game, of the map. Gonna have to do something with this money. The AWP coming out once again for Macca. A bit stagnant in these past few rounds. Not been doing as much, going up against an AWP like Woxic. Competing with him. Not on the same grounds, but if it comes to it, I know who I bet my money on. Whilst I don't doubt Mac has his highlights once in a while, Woxic, definitely one of the best robbers of CS2 at the moment. This is finally another full buy round, rather than just save guns after save guns. Nice. A bit more to work with. Xantares double naded, just like that, put down to 14 HP. Every nade being used by the sounds of it. All of them gone so early. Only a couple of them getting Xantares weak. A quick transfer, he'll take the responsibility of the AWP. And B control is very much given to a 3D Max. So Aurora are going to quickly take that over to the A-bomb site. Exorcist needs to get a couple here if he wants to give him a fighting chance. They aren't peeking just yet, they're waiting out the smoke in apps. Body's going to go over to A as well. They've sniffed this out already. But Lucky and Body pushing together, find a double. This could be all they need for match point. Absolutely massacre over towards A. Even Joshua in a 1v4 doesn't find anything. Which, he finds one, but not exactly enough in the 1v5 actually. Puts 3D Max at their 12th after the timeout. Finding another round. It's map point. It's going to be pushed to Anubis, where Aurora need to step up their game. They've had a good past few rounds, but their CT side on this map, not the best. Joshua's pushed up early in the apps. Joshua forgot he does. Exorcist, my bad. Puts the advantage early. 4v5 now. If Aurora want to stay in this. Weak as well, they've got the health and player disadvantage. Arcadia gets traded out, 3v4. 3 players on the A site defending it, they're going to have to do a lot here. Xantares creeping about, gets the time in. But Woxic's not even looking the right way, leaves Xantares in a 1v4 to keep the map alive, and he goes down at the hands of Lucky. Brilliant map from 3D Max. One map closer to the playoffs. A fairly close game between these two teams. Very good work from Aurora and 3D Max, giving a sense of hope for the comeback, but just falling short on this map, unfortunately. Eventually, 3D Max won the series 2-1, making it to the quarterfinals, but not making it any further of PGL Bucharest. Same with Aurora, who also made it to quarterfinals, but didn't end up making it to the semis. If you give me any feedback on the cast, that'd be great. I'm looking to improve, so any feedback is great to hear. Thank you. Bye.